Hey guys, this is Jack from tofluency.com. Welcome to this English lesson where I'm going to talk about my son and how he learns English. He is nearly 4 years old. I'm going to talk about some of the mistakes he makes, some of the funny things he says, and just basically what he does to learn. So, and by the way, we can learn from this. Basically, what I want to do is to take the way he is learning English and to help you learn English too. If you are new here, welcome to you. It's great to have you here. We have a lot of people joining live. YouTube sent out a notification by email. Thank you, YouTube. Sometimes you don't do that. But welcome. You can do a few things if you are new. Firstly, like this video, subscribe. Okay, you know how to do that on YouTube. Just click subscribe. And then check out the description to download my book for free, The 5-Step Plan for English Fluency. I've received about 10 emails today from learners telling me how useful this book is. I'm giving it to you as a gift for free. So download that. And if you want my premium course, check it out. It's also in the description. It's so good to see so many people here. Najeb, Hassan, Dianadi as well. Arthur is here, or Arthur, I should say. Welcome everyone for joining. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Anusha, Hina, Mukti, Sandra, Sali, Elena, Ornuch, Evie, Hamu. Thank you so much for being here. This is so much fun. It's Friday. Hey everybody, it's Friday. We have a question already. What do you think about Scandinavia? I don't know. I have never been to Scandinavia, but my wife talked about going there yesterday. It's crazy. It's crazy. How is your email? Well, you can get my email by downloading the book, The 5-Step Plan for English Fluency. I don't know why I did that, but go check it out. There's a link in the description. Sveta is here as well. Marcio is here from Rio de Janeiro. Okay, let's talk about my son. Okay, he is nearly 4 years old. Last night, well, if you have children, you'll know that at a certain time of day, usually at night before they go to bed, they are very talkative. Okay? They are very talkative. Hopefully you can read that. Talkative. And this just means that they like to talk a lot. So if someone is talkative, they talk a lot. So my son was very talkative last night and he was making me laugh. He was making me laugh because he was asking so many questions. Like, for example, where do monsters live? Dada, where do monsters live? Do they live in space? Aliens live in space. He also talked about why we moved to a new house. He said we moved to a new house because of the woodchuck, which is also known as a groundhog, a woodchuck. Yeah. Talkative, that's how you pronounce it. Talkative. So he's asking all these funny questions at the moment. But what's really interesting is that he is imitating people. He imitates people. So, for example, he imitates his teacher. He imitates us. He imitates his friends. So he copies the way that people speak. And that's how he's learning. That is how he is learning English. He listens and he copies. He listens and he imitates. He imitates. So he sometimes says funny things, and you have to be careful about what you say around him. Because if you say something that, isn't very nice, then maybe he is going to say that too, because he listens to what you say and he repeats it. He imitates people. That is the way he is learning English. Also, okay, he is not scared about making mistakes. He doesn't care about grammar. He doesn't care about pronunciation. For example, what did he say last night? Yeah, the hospital, he says hospital, or hopistal, the hopistal, instead of hospital. He doesn't care if he makes a mistake. He's just so open and free. He enjoys speaking. Another thing is, so 2 things about my son learning English. Firstly, he imitates people. Secondly, he doesn't care about making mistakes. The third thing is that he knows that English and learning this language is so important. He knows that he needs to be able to understand and to speak for him to function in society, for him to be able to make friends, to speak to people, to just be functional in society, to survive. So he has this strong desire to learn English. He has this strong desire to improve his language, to learn new words and phrases. And he enjoys it. That's the 4th thing. He enjoys speaking. He enjoys talking. He enjoys listening. So, firstly, he imitates people. He copies what people say. He copies the intonation, the rhythm and stress. Evie has a great question about whether my son is learning British English or American English, because I'm British, he lives in America, I live in America, my wife is American. He has an American accent and he is learning American English. However, he imitates me as well, so he has some British phrases. He learns some British phrases as well. But mainly, the environment is American English. He is surrounded by American English, so therefore, it's mainly American English. Okay, let's just go back to some of the comments. Goose, I am making unbelievable progress by watching your amazing videos, Jack. Thank you, and keep creating great work with us. I will do. Goose, thank you so much. Diana D, you should read a story to them before sleep, Jack. I do. We always read at least 2 stories. Finally, I'm watching your live video. Fantastic. Good to see you. I'm from Chile, but I live in Ireland. Thank you for your lessons. Thank you for joining. Hina, I like talkative people. I'm also a chatterbox. Yeah, a chatterbox is another way to say that someone talks a lot. You're a chatterbox. Jeswaldo is here from Brazil. Got people from Morocco. I wish I learnt it so easy as a child. Well, you learned your native language, didn't you, as a child? Israel is here. Heidi doesn't like talkative people. Where are you from? I'm from the UK, but I now live in America. It's my first time I join your live video. Good to have you. Do you make him learn another language? Okay, so this is quite funny. We always said we wanted our son or our children to learn another language, probably Spanish. Okay, but yesterday, my son really wanted something. And my wife and I wanted to talk about what we were going to do. So usually we spell words out. For example, we say, should we let him have some ICECREAM? Should we let him have some ICECREAM? Because then he can't understand. But if we say, should we let him have some ice cream? He goes, ice cream, ice cream. I want some ice cream. So we try to spell words out. It's a great thing to know, to spell words out. Okay? So we say ICECREAM. It's difficult to do sometimes. But yesterday, Thomas was asking a question and he wanted something. So I started speaking to my wife in Spanish, and she responded in Spanish, and my son couldn't understand. So it's like we are speaking in code, and I said, hey, let's not teach Thomas Spanish so that we can speak in code. But that was a joke. Okay? We are going to... He takes Spanish lessons at school. He has Spanish lessons. But we're going to do more Spanish with him as well. But yeah, we're going to lose the ability to speak in code. You are a cheeky parent. That's a good idea. Thank you. Let's see. Jefferson is the first time he has been here live. Please say hi. Hi to you. Thank you for joining. If you're enjoying this at the moment, just click that share button. Share it on YouTube or with a friend on WhatsApp or on Facebook. Share it with someone. And please like this too. I thought your son was with you now. I want to see him. No, he's not here. But check out my Facebook page because I did a live audio lesson and my son had a conversation as well. So I might do that in the future, to do some audio lessons with him because I don't want him to be on video until he's older. But audio is great. I think it will be a really good way to do it. Guilherme says, I'm from Brazil and I've been learning English since I was really young. I've always used this method of imitating. It's really good. It makes me feel more confident. Fantastic. Fantastic. And if you want the materials and the full method for this and all the... basically, I've got a method called the Fluency Program and it's this imitation method. And there's a link in the description or you can just type it out to fluency.com/TFP. And I have thousands of phrases that you can download and also memory cards so that you can repeat these phrases and a full pronunciation tutorial, okay? So go check that out if you want those premium materials. It's the full method and the materials that you need for it. Yassine, this is the first comment from me from Morocco. I want to visit Rio one day. Rio's great. I was there in 2007. Why didn't you make a Telegram group? I tried, I got stuck, and now I've got some more time to do it. Jeswaldo, help me with a little doubt. If someone is wearing glasses, can I express it by saying, the boy in glasses? Yeah, you can say, it's that guy over there in glasses, for example. Or that guy over there who's wearing glasses. Jack, that red t-shirt though, you look like Mark Zuckerberg, if that's the grey one. Yeah, I have 6 t-shirts. I don't wear anything else. It makes life so much simpler. Life can be complicated. And when you have to decide, what should I wear today? It's too complicated. I have basically these shorts, this t-shirt, another pair of shorts and 5 other t-shirts, and that's all I wear these days. It's so much easier in the summer. I found your YouTube channel a week ago and I'm watching your videos every morning. Great to have you here, Ferda. Thank you for joining. And if you share this lesson, let me know. Let me know if you share this lesson. I'm from Indonesia. Thank you for teaching us. Please say hi to me. Hello, Wayan. Good to hear you. Say hi to Kurdistan. Hello, Kurdistan. Everyone in Kurdistan. Good to have you. I wish I could improve my English skills by having conversations with native speakers, but I don't have any native speaker to speak with. Okay, 2 things. Use my imitation method so that you can improve your speaking on your own. And then secondly, get a language exchange. So speak for 30 minutes in English and 30 minutes in your native language with someone who wants to learn your language, and that's free speaking practice. Sorry, Jack, in a video about a good method to improve your English, I didn't understand the point about compared. Can you explain it to me, please? Yes. And this is what my program does. So my method is all about what I call LLRCR, okay? It's a little bit confusing. I need to change this probably. But it's not that. LRRCR. Listen, repeat, record, compare, repeat. Okay? So, for example, I have a phrase that says, I'm excited about going to the party. I'm excited about going to the party. You listen to the phrase, you repeat it, you record your version of the phrase, you compare it to the original, you compare it to my version, you make changes, and then you repeat it. Okay, so you listen to my phrase, you repeat it, you record your version, you compare the two. So what you do is you listen to both, and then you make changes. And then once you're happy with the way you say the phrase, you repeat it. So you're repeating the correct way to say a phrase. And I go through that method in depth inside my program. And I also have over 1,000 fluency phrases that you can download. And also the flashcards so that you can get smart repetition. So basically, I've done everything for you. You just need to use this method. And that's one of the ways my son is learning English. He is listening to people and copying. He is imitating. The other things I said were, he isn't afraid of making mistakes. He has a strong desire to learn the language because he needs it in society. And also, he enjoys it. He enjoys speaking. He enjoys listening to people. So it's a great thing to have. And we can learn from children. We can learn from children and see the way that they learn and do that kind of thing. LRRCR, it's easy. It is. LRRCR. I need to think of a good way to remember that. That's why Mark Zuckerberg always wears the same colour, Jack. I really love the concept of minimalism. We don't have to worry and think too much about what to wear, people's opinion. What do you think? I love minimalism. I want to make that a big part of my life. It's difficult with a family and 2 children, however. I'd like to join your program in September, Jack. It would be great to have you in September. Let's have a look. Any other questions or comments? Don't share your email in live chat, please. Mohammed asks, I'd like to ask something. Can we learn languages together? So basically, let's say if your native language is Spanish, you're learning English, but you want to learn German. Yeah, go for it. What I recommend as well is to think about your priorities, which one is more important, and whether 2 languages is better than 1. And then separate them. So a good way to do it is to be a different person. Give yourself an English name and a German name, okay? So say I'm Paul in English. That's my English name. In German, I am Lukas, okay? And then think about your personalities in these 2 languages. You can also think about studying them in different locations too. So you might learn English at home, but German in the car. And that gives you that memory and separation. But generally speaking, learning 2 languages, if you can do it, would be great. Which countries are people more outgoing? The UK or US? Probably the US. People in the UK are a little bit more reserved. People are more outgoing in the US, definitely. From my experience. Obviously, it depends on the person. Guys, if you are new here, subscribe. It would be great to have you subscribe to this lesson, or to my channel, I should say. And then download my book, The 5-Step Plan for English Fluency. Take a look at that book. If you want my premium materials to Fluency Program, check that out. Jack, I'm always nervous when I talk to native speakers. Do you have any advice? Find one person who you feel comfortable with and speak to them as much as possible, and then find other people to practice with after that. So yeah, it's a great way to do it. Increase your confidence by speaking to one person who you feel comfortable with. Do you remember me, Jack? I was a person who sent you a message versus email. I asked for help and to get a job at that time. Not specifically. I get a lot of people who... I get a lot of emails, probably about 50 to 100 a day. It's kind of crazy. So I can't remember everyone, to be honest. And a lot of people ask me about jobs or about moving to the UK, and it's just something I can't help with. I need to improve my listening skills. Listen as much as you can. Listen as much as possible. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Listen to things that interest you. Jack, where do you get your salary from? I wondered. The Fluency program. I have courses for English teachers too. I'm a full-time online independent teacher, so I have my own teaching business. You're a really good English teacher for me. Thank you, Wayan. I subscribed to your channel on my first day. I watched your video. Thank you so much, Ferda. I talk myself every day while I go for a walk and describe everything as I can. It's great practice. It's great practice. Let's see. Nadia best before if I'm still going to the gym. Not as often. The last few weeks have been so busy. It's been crazy. But we managed to sell our other house yesterday, finally, and it's things are a little bit quieter now, thankfully. Okay, I'm going to have to go. I thought I just joined. Thank you for joining. But guys, if you have been enjoying this, people asking me about private lessons. I don't offer private lessons. My program is more powerful than private lessons. It's so much, I can help you more through my program than I can through private one-to-one lessons. So yeah, go check it out. Thank you all for being here. Check out the links in the description. Like, share this lesson, subscribe if you are new. And again, thank you so much for spending this time with me. It's great to have you all here. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, have a great weekend. Bye for now.